Washington, we are monitoring the U.S. Supreme Court. They've issued 4 decisions today, but not having to do with some of the major cases we've been watching for. Our national correspondent, Alana Austin, has been following these latest decisions. She joins us live outside SCOTUS. Alana, good morning.
Hi, good morning again, Emma. Well, we were waiting for the presidential immunity as well as the Fisher ruling dealing with January 6 defendants, including how this could impact former President Donald Trump. Well, we will now have to wait until Friday to see if those rulings come down. But I'd like to do a quick recap for you all just of those 4 cases that the Supreme Court did issue rulings on today. One of them we had been tracking, that was the Gonzalez versus Trevino. Essentially, an elderly Texas woman had sought help from the nation's highest court to pursue a lawsuit against her local government. She had been arrested in an act of retaliation for her free speech. This is a pretty narrow ruling, and now the high court is allowing Sylvia Gonzalez's case to be reviewed further by lower courts. Turning to another ruling, the Diaz case, the Supreme Court authorized broader use of expert opinion in criminal cases. Then in the Moore decision, the court upheld the constitutionality of taxes on corporate foreign investments. Lastly, another ruling struck down a broad Sixth Circuit decision against malicious prosecution suits when arrest is backed by probable cause. So potentially, Emma, there are anywhere from 17 to 19 cases remaining. We're still waiting on major rulings that could impact abortion, state bans, including in Idaho and other locations as well. And then also guns. The Rahimi case is another one we have been tracking. But the most closely watched one, of course, is the presidential immunity decision. We'll send it back to you, Emma.
Alana, just clarifying here, any more specific timeline you could offer us? I know that the summer recess is quickly approaching. Could we get those answers by next week?
Emma, this is a great question, and a lot of folks who very closely watch the Supreme Court, they have been wondering that as well. We know that they've been on track really to issue anywhere from 3 to 4 opinions on these days that they have scheduled for those rulings to be issued. Friday is another one, so starting at 10 a.m., there could be potentially anywhere from 1 to 3 or 4 rulings. Now, they don't have any other opinion days scheduled as of right now, but we know that the High Court, they have added those opinion days for a couple of the past weeks now. So most people are expecting that they will add some opinion days next week, but it remains to be seen. They rarely dip into July to issue their rulings, but the summer recess, this is a self-imposed timeline, a tradition, if you will, for the Supreme Court to wrap up by the end of the month. So they could extend it possibly, Emma.
Yeah, if they don't all come down tomorrow, that would be a lot to go through and follow. I know you're doing a great job doing so, Alana Austin. We'll see you again tomorrow. Perhaps we'll have more rulings. Thank you.